Hey guys, today I'm a little cotton mouth. If you can't tell, my throat's kinda jacked up, so I got this. If you don't know what cotton mouth is, it usually happens to when you're trying to film with like famous people even. You're trying to film and your throat is, it just feels like you have cotton in your mouth and you're just but I'm kinda sick and that's why I'm having that. But today I decided, since my last like 3 vlogs were really boring, I decided I would show you some all my weaponry, or most of it anyway. So instead of just talking to you, I'm going to show you stuff like this, my mini little golden butterfly knife. Mini golden butterfly knife. Now here you see all of my weaponry, or most of it. I have some in that trunk, but I couldn't get to it because of snakes on it. Here it is. All of that is like most of my weapons and junk. We'll start here with the rounded blade weapon. Hold it like this. I have 2, but you know, obviously I'm holding the camera, so it's not going to work out too great, is it? But you can just swing it. That's one of the best things about it, is that it just, you know, it just dangles there until you're ready to use it. Cut people, slice them, whatever you want to do. Those are cool. I have this right here, which is I don't know, I just like the shape of it. The shape of the knife's really cool. You also, if you take off this little back piece here, hold on. I feel like a nerd talking to you guys. It's like I'm talking to you guys about, like, I don't know, video games and crap. Well, yeah, when you use a laser cannon, yeah, but no, here it has little matches and crap in there. Supposedly a survival knife, yeah, not really. I mean, you know, if I was going into the wilderness, I wouldn't want this as my knife. It's just kind of weird looking, you know. Doesn't even have a case to carry it with or nothing, so kind of useless. Alright, we move on to this knife here. If I can pull it out of the little case. I like this knife. It's really cool. It's really nice. It's pretty awesome. Nice, handy, small. Usually keep it right here whenever I go places so I can just kill if I need to, if necessary. Which sometimes it actually is necessary. You go into Southside and you have to kill somebody. This is what I would probably take into the wilderness. This right here is like, I call it my Brock Sampson knife. Any of you have seen Venture Brothers, it's Brock Sampson has a knife like this. I actually probably wouldn't take this. If it was sharper I probably would, but it's not sharp. It also has one of those little pull-off bottoms. But this one, it's kind of cool because it shoots out, or it should shoot out. I don't know. Yeah, okay, that was not planned. But this thing shoots out like a little capsule. It has a spring on it, as you can see. But that's where all the matches and string and crap are for fishing and whatever you do. Put this back on here. Oh god, this is very much harder with one hand. I need a cameraman for this. But I'll do my best to do it with one hand. It's not working out so great. Jesus. It also has a little sharpening knock right there. So if you didn't know what that was, you probably don't even care. But the reason I'm showing you all this crap is because I realize that most of my viewers are Hoover kids. Like most of them, you know, you go to Hoover City schools or Hoover schools, and Hoover kids are not used to weapons. They're used to video games and Black Ops, where they pretend to shoot guns. They don't actually shoot guns. This is one of my prized possessions. Look down the sights. It's awesome. Thing's hard to, hammer's hard to pull back. Oh well. Let's I'll set the camera right here. Maybe right here, and you guys can see this thing. 15 bullets. Hammer goes back. Prized possession right there. Love that thing. Alright, and we move on to my mini little butterfly knife that I love so much. It's actually a keychain, but I just ripped off the thing. Got this for Christmas. Not really useful for much except for fixing knives. I use it There's one little instrument on here that I used to fix one of my other knives. It's this thing right here. Hold on. 1 second, guys. Hold your horses, everybody. This little instrument here is what I use to fix my butterfly knife. And guess which one the butterfly knife is? Not the mini one, but the big one. Good job, everyone who knew what that was. Okay, this is going to be hard to do with one hand. I mean, not really, but here we go. Butterfly knife. Very nice. Love it. That's like the slow way to do it. I just cut, jab, jab, like that. There we go. And lock. The lock's not very good. And the reason I said I use that little knife right there to fix it is because this little bolt here, it always comes undone and I have to fix it, and it's a pain. So now my prized possession, my Old Reliable Switchblade. I love Old Reliable. Old Reliable. What am I even saying? Old Reliable. One of my favorite knives. Pretty sharp. I mean, it's more of a jabbing weapon than a... I mean, just look at the speed. It's not really for cutting. It's for stabbing. And yes, I've cut many people with this knife. Somewhat myself. On accident. Opened it and I was like, oh, wait, oh God! In my book, you can't really own a knife unless you cut yourself with it. And if you own a knife that you haven't cut yourself with, you're just due. You know, you're due to cut yourself. It's going to happen one day. Here's a knife that I had I've had for a long time. A small little knife. It's not the sharpest, but it will get the job done. I mean, it's very easy hidden in a pocket, pajama pocket even. You just cut people up and just, you know, I don't know. But, great knife, love it. It's going to be hard to close with one hand. Oh God, hold on, let's see if I can do this. And we are good. Now here we go, is a comb. I know you're wondering, why does he have a comb as one of his weapons? Because this is not just an ordinary comb, it's a knife too, I love it. It's my comb knife. So when you're in jail and, you know, you're combing your hair and then, you know, you have to see some inmates that you're going to have to stab, you just like, yo, what's up, what's up, what's up? You want to go? You want to go, son? You want to cut you up? That wouldn't really work, though, because, you know, it's kind of small. That's why you have to poison knife. You put poison inside this little hole here, and then when, you know, someone tries something, all you have to do is stab them once, and they are poisoned. So they will die eventually. You might die, but they'll die too. Here's one of my favorite little weapons. Here we go. I made this. Personally, like, made it. No help from anyone. Took it outside, sharpened it. It's not wood. It's actually a horn from, like, a deer. Took it outside, sharpened it, put duct tape on it for a handle. This thing you can just, let's see if I can put it inside my glove. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. This is not helping me. Alright, let's just say you put it in your glove, and then you're just like... Awesome, awesome, awesome sauce. Now we move on to the larger weapons. Here we go. I have this deadly piece of crap. Come on, sword. Come on out. Come out. Come out. It's hard to do with one hand. There we go. The blade is curved for purposes of me not knowing. I don't know. I like the handle. It's pretty boss. It has a little tiger head on it, and it holds a little thing. I don't know why, but it does. My video is already 9 minutes long. Looks like this is not going to be as boring as I thought it would, or it might be, and you guys might just be like, oh, this is so boring, I'm leaving. I'm going to go watch some other show. I'm going to go watch TV. Hold on 1 second. Alright, the swords are going to be very hard and impossible to put away with one hand, so I'm going to have to set the camera right there. Now let's move back into the smaller weapons. I have more swords, don't worry. I have these throwing knives. Throwing knives that are legit. And I have video of me throwing these knives, and I used to have 3, then I lost one. See, my voice, it's killing me. My voice just kind of cracked there. Cotton mouth. Kills me every time, bro. And nice little throwing knives. I love those things. Got them for Christmas because, you know, while you guys were getting Modern Warfare 3, I was getting Kill the Neighbor's Dog 3. That was a joke. I haven't actually killed the neighbor's dog. Thought about it because it's always in my yard, like pestering my cats, and I'm like, boy, I swear to God, I'll cut you up. These are small. They're lighters. I mean, I've just gotten them for like purposes of unknown quantities. I don't know why I have lighters. I don't smoke, so I don't know why I have them. That one's out of fuel, and this one is out of fuel too. But if I ever want to refuel them, I have lighter fluid. So I usually carry this one around for like lighting like fires whenever we have a bonfire or whatever. I'm like, well, here, let me do the honors of lighting this. Here we go, and one of my personal favorites and newest collection is the Bowie knife. I know how to throw this thing too. You just, and it'll stick into wood, and if it sticks into wood, it'll definitely stick into a human, so this thing's awesome. Keep this on my side. It's not really hidden, but if someone sees it, they are definitely going to reconsider coming up and saying something to you about your parking spot. That's for show, dog. That's for show. This is my next weapon showing of abilities, I guess. I didn't even know that sticker was still on there. This thing, very awesome machete. I also know how to throw machetes from, probably the maximum I can throw a machete is like 20 feet. Maximum. Maximum I can throw these, probably 20, 25 feet. Maximum I can throw the Bowie knife is like, that's just a gamble, you know. I can stand from me to the camera and miss with the Bowie knife. It just depends. It's because it's not weighted or anything. This isn't weighted either, but I figured out a way that it'll make it stick every time. I'm not going to tell you because then, then you would try it and get your face cut off, and then you'd try to sue me for face cutting off abilities, and I didn't make you sign a waiver to watch this video, so I would get in trouble. Not my problem. And I have videos of me doing the throwing of stuff. That was before I knew how to throw very well. This is my mom's, one that she gave to me a while back. Oh, this thing, Jesus. It's like a foot and a half, no, a foot and a half, what am I saying? A yard and like a half long. This thing decapitates you. Boom. Head's cut off. Cleanly cut off. Boom. Falling over. Oh, come on, stupid thing. There we go. I actually got it in with one hand. Good job, babe. Good job. This, everyone has seen a cane before. Nothing special about it. And everyone has seen the cane, I assume. Everyone knows about the cane with the sword inside of it. That's what this is. So I'm not going to be like, well, this is impressive. It's a cane with a sword. But, I assume everyone knows that most canes do, in fact, have swords in them. Not very strong swords. If you took this against, like, this, or this, or this, or any of these, except maybe this, that, and that, or the lighters, you'd probably win. Because this thing, it's sharp, but it's really not that strong. If I grabbed it with my hand, it would cut my hand, but I could probably break it in half. To the samurai swords. I'm running out of time here. Samurai swords are, been in my family's generation for yes. That one isn't really that sharp or anything. It's kind of not good, but this one cuts your face off. Look, I'll cut my face off for you. No, I'm not gonna cut my face off for you. That would hurt very much so. I assume. Anyway, and last weapon that I have time to show you is this right here. This thing, awesome. Got this at a con. It's not very effective because those little spike things are on the front. So if you stab somebody and it went down, this isn't very sharp right here. That's kind of dull. This is sharp, yeah, but this is not that sharp. So you have to pull really hard to get it out. The common question of the day today is to tell me which weapon is your favorite. Go ahead, comment on that. Number 1 is this samurai sword. Number 2 is that right there. That is just call this that one sword. Yeah, I like that one sword the best. I don't know what you're talking about. And now I gotta say, keep on trolling.